take a selfie. Hi everyone, it's me again. A few of you probably already know me as the girl who pesters you to sign political petitions or register to vote, but if not, I'm Jackie Salziger, a member of your graduating class of 2014. Most of you likely expect me to stand up here for the next 5 minutes and attempt to convert you to the gospel of civic service, to tell you how important it is to give back to society and live your life in a way that helps other people. And yes, that is important, but coming from me, I thought it would be a little predictable. So I decided to talk about something else that I think we should consider here at this turning point in our lives. A Jack Kerouac quote comes to mind: "I have nothing to offer anyone except my own confusion." It was hard to write this speech for a few reasons. Sometimes it feels like the only thing I learned to write in high school was how to BS a 5-paragraph essay at 1 in the morning. But what really made this difficult was that the feeling of graduating can't be put into words. A one book is about as close as I could get. See, my favorite class in high school was Miss Pandey's social anthropology class. And I bring this up because one day she taught us a new word that poses some relevance to our current situation. The word "awambuk" is of Papua New Guinean origin. It has no exact English translation, but roughly means the feeling you get when you're surrounded by people in a setting you love, and you're perfectly content, but you acknowledge it won't last forever. You might think of it as early onset nostalgia, a melancholy sort of feeling. And you've probably felt it several times already over the last semester and year, after you played your last game, had your last club meeting, performed in your last concert, or went to your last school dance. I know it's a feeling I'm experiencing now. Even if school wasn't your favorite place in the world, it's probably a place you became comfortable with in the last 4 years. Maybe it's a bit of Stockholm syndrome, but all of us love Westview at least a little bit. Maybe for the classes, probably for the activities, and definitely for the people. And now we're parting ways. Author Miriam Adney put it this way: "You will never be completely at home again because part of your heart always will be elsewhere. That is the price you pay for the richness of loving and knowing people in more than one place." Now let's talk about this place. We were also taught in Miss P's social anthro class to observe the phenomena of daily life with keen analytical eyes, to often ask the question, why, even when the answer seems unexciting or obvious. I ask you tonight to consider why you're here at this graduation ceremony. You aren't required to come to this to get your diploma. Many of us said we're excited just to put high school in the rearview mirror, but then it would have been easier just to skip this lengthy ceremony, yet you're here. In the same ridiculous, unflattering outfits, playing Who Wore It Better with all 600-something of your peers, waiting for 4 hours to get your 15 seconds of fame as you walk across the stage and receive the frame you could have just gotten by asking an administrator to send it to you. As much as we profess to be so done with high school, as much as we describe senioritis as an admirable side effect of getting the heck out of here, as much as we just can't on the days that we even show up in the morning at 7:45 by the grace of God or coffee or whatever you want to call it, we're here right now. You chose to be here. Take a moment to cherish how special tonight is. You're here because you're only going to graduate high school once in your life. Because at the end of the day, you're proud of what it took to get to this ceremony. Because you acknowledge that while that journey was different for all of us, it brought us here together. This is the last time you'll be surrounded by all these familiar faces in the same place at the same time, and that's something special. And this moment is so valuable that it justifies you dressing up in wizard robes and wearing those obnoxious hats. Next year, many of us are off to new jobs and new schools, to mission trips and to travel adventures, to places that aren't Westview High School. And I know I'm excited to see what incredible things the class of 2014 accomplishes in our lifetimes. There's a Kurt Vonnegut quote I love that goes, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country. And someday you're going to feel that too." It's a strange thing when suddenly it's your high school classmates who are voting and working and who are the new standard for what it means to be officially an adult. That's a lot to take in, and there are lots of decisions you're going to be making about how you want to spend your life in service to others, in pursuit of excellence and achievement. But those are for tomorrow. Despite the vastness of the future, you're always going to remember tonight. And rather than thinking about what lies ahead, in my opinion, this ceremony is about celebrating what we have accomplished over the last 4 years, and really the last 12 years of our preliminary education. Most importantly, it's about feeling that sense of contentment that comes from being surrounded by familiar faces of teachers and classmates, friends and family, the people who raised you. Even though we know tomorrow, everything changes. It's about feeling a awambuk. Congratulations, class of 2014. Here's to you and to a celebration we'll never forget.
Jackie Salinger. Catherine Kramer. Kenneth Doe. Bridget Hickey. Taylor Abigan. Raja Abshire.